What's good, family? It's Mike at jhbizz, and yeah, I'm back with another one. And today, family, we're on the skinny with Joe Merlino and Little Snuff. I didn't mean to chop up Joe's name. It's Merlano. Excuse me. And today, family, their guest is Pete Rose in one of his last interviews. But without any more further ado, being that he's one of my favorite baseball players and somebody I grew up watching, let's go ahead and get into it.
He said, I don't give a shit, Petey. I'm Joe DiMaggio and I got to take a shower.
Yeah.
Okay. So a guy had to get up on a chair, me, pour water into this canvas thing, me, pull the chain and give the guy underneath a shower. I gave Joe DiMaggio a shower
That's
in
awesome.
Vietnam.
That's insane.
Now, the best way to describe Joe DiMaggio is he was a fucking...
Life is a casino. We don't sing, we just hit them off with C-notes. And you can bet it all. I will be the last one standing tall. Joey Merlino.
What's up, with
Life is a casino. We don't sing, we just hit them off with C-notes. And you can bet it all. I will be the last one standing tall. Joey Merlino.
with Joey Merlino.
This is Little Snuff from the Skinny Joey Merlino podcast. We would like to thank you for watching. Head on over to Patreon for the full episode. Welcome back to episode 33, The Skinny with Joey Merlino and Little Snuff. Today, we have a special guest. Probably everybody's dream to do this interview and do a podcast with, Mr. Pete Rose. Thank you for joining us.
Little Snuff.
Little
Who's
Snuff. Snuff.
That's you?
Yeah.
That's him, Little Snuff.
You're not that little.
I know.
He's littler than me.
Yeah, I'm littler than
He keeps on
Joey.
thinking he's saying he's
Well,
taller than me.
it's a pleasure to be here. And
Thank you.
I know you guys come a long way, so hopefully we'll have a good interview and,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and break some bread and talk about the great game of baseball.
Yes,
That's what it's all
it's
about.
all about.
I mean, what a great game it was. And, just to take us back, you started where with your baseball career? How did you get into baseball? As a young kid, did you just start playing? Did your father make you play?
They didn't make me play. That's all I wanted to do.
That's what you wanted
Don't
to do.
forget, I grew up in the 40s and the 50s, and we didn't have iPhones and all that kind of stuff. We had good old-fashioned baseball, and I was actually raised 3 miles from Crossley Field in Cincinnati.
Okay.
So I was always a hometown kid. Always wanted to play for the Reds. Then all of a sudden, when I got to be a senior in high school, I was a pretty good prospect.
Yeah.
However, I was ineligible my senior year, and I played in the Dayton AA Amateur League, which was really a good league. That if you couldn't play high school baseball, and I was 25 for 50 in that league.
500.
500.
500.
And I had an uncle who was a scout for the Reds, and he talked the Reds into giving me an opportunity to play professional baseball. And 2 days out of high school, I signed a professional contract to go to Geneva, New York, to play in the New York Penn League with the Geneva Red Legs, which at that time was Class D.
Okay.
And then after that, I went to Tampa to play for the Tampa Tarpons in the Florida State League, and I hit 330 in that league. And then the next year, I went to the Sally League, Macon, Georgia, where I hit 330 again. And the next year, I made Cincinnati.
So
I was pretty fast in those days,
Going.
as far as 2 years and 2 months to make the big leagues.
Wow.
they had no like AA, AAA like back then, did they?
Yeah, I played
Yeah.
Double A. I skipped Triple A.
Big ship AAA. Right
We
there
had a
first.
Triple A team in San Diego, and when I was in Macon, the next year I went to Cincinnati. Art Shamsky and Tommy Helms and guys like that, my teammates in Macon, all went to San Diego to play Triple A.
AAA.
Wow.
Then they caught up with me at Cincinnati.
That's amazing. That really
Well, how
is.
old was your first game? You had to be what?
In the big
In
leagues?
the big leagues.
Well, I didn't graduate from high school. I was
Yeah.
19,
Yeah. Yeah,
21.
21. That's,
21.
that's something.
And when you made it to the big leagues, what was that feeling like? It was just something you always wanted
Well,
to do?
it's something every kid in Cincinnati wants to do.
Yeah, it's the dream.
I never, well, I remember like yesterday, it's right before game time. Now, opening day in those days was a big deal in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Because that was the only game in town on opening day, the Cincinnati Reds. Now they all open before the Reds and It's not a big deal, but the opening of the baseball season was a big deal for Cincinnati. And I'm getting ready to take the field, and the Cincinnati Enquirer was going to do a story on me. And they brought my mom and dad down to the dugout
Wow.
right before I took the field. And that kind of
Right.
woke me up. Man, you're starting second baseman for the Cincinnati Reds.
Right.
And I was so excited. I didn't know where the hell I was at.
Yeah.
I just was there to play a game of baseball. And the first at bat, I walked on 4 straight pitches.
Yeah.
I don't think if he'd have rolled it up there, I could have hit it. But
Yeah.
that's just how excited.
Yeah,
that
for
I
your
was.
adrenaline's pumping.
Yeah.
Did you get a hit that game?
Huh?
Your first game, did you get a hit?
No, 0 for 3. I got a walk first time up, and Frank Robinson hit a home run, and I scored the first run of the season.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Oh,
Because we played the first game and
Yeah.
only game that day. And I batted the leadoff in the first inning.
So, and like you say, first game, your adrenaline's pumping. You're going insane. You walked, you scored a first run. What about your first hit? How did that feel like? Do you remember your first hit and who it was off of?
Yeah, it was about 0 for 12.
Really?
And then I got a base hit. We went on a road trip and came back. And my first hit was a triple down the left field line off Bob Friend
Bob Friend.
at Crosley Field. And that was ironic because all through the minor leagues, I was known as a triple guy. Like 1 year I hit 32, 1 year I hit 17.
Jesus.
Triples are hard.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of triples.
That's a lot of
And
triples.
My first hit was a triple. I don't remember my second hit.
Yeah.
I really don't remember it, but I remember my 4,000th hit.
Yeah.
I remember 4192.
Yeah.
I remember my last hit,
Yeah.
but I can't remember 3660.
Yeah. No, of course
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
And when you get that hit and, like you said, it's a triple down the line, your adrenaline's going crazy. Then you break the streak. Now it's all over.
Yeah.
Now you're
Yeah.
just hitting, you're swinging.
Now you're just
ready
a
to
young
go.
kid playing
That's
with
it.
the Reds,
Yeah.
After it's all
trying
said
to
and done.
survive,
Trying
Who
to survive.
who was your best teammate?
making 7,000 a year.
7,000.
That was my
7,000 a year?
salary.
7,000.
7,000. I won Rookie of the Year. Okay. And the next year, I jumped it all the way up to 12.5. I got more than that in my pocket right now.
Yeah.
That's right.
12.5.
That's right.
How about,
12.5.
how about if you play now? What the fuck they got to pay you? You got to get
I'd
decent
probably
team.
make 30, 40 million.
Absolutely.
More than that.
Because
Fucking
I-
guys
Rookie of the
make
year,
fucking nothing.
12.5.
Huh?
Rookie of the year, you got to raise it.
5,500.
That's bizarre.
That's
That really
fucking
is.
sick.
And now the money that they make now, of course, times were different back then.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a
yeah.
different situation.
God bless them. God
Yeah.
bless them.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course. You want them to make all the
you're
money.
as good as you can negotiate.
Right.
Yeah. And if
I'm
you
not
got a
going to
good
sit
agent-
here and tell you anybody's worth
Right.
30, 40, 50 million a year.
Yeah.
But if they get it, they're worth it.
Yeah, they're worth it. God
Absolutely.
bless them. Yeah.
What do you think the biggest change from baseball when you played to baseball now? What's the biggest difference you
Money.
see? Money.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
That's
Only
it.
money.
I know.
Only.
There's still 3 strikes and you're out, 4
That's
balls and you walk, 1 run of the opposition, you win the game.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
You like the new rules though with the clock with the pitching and the bases?
Yeah, I don't like putting a man on second in a tie
Yeah,
game.
tie game. Yeah, I don't like that.
Although I think we might be seeing a lot of these injuries to these pitchers because of the clock speed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because
they're rushing.
they're rushing and throwing a lot of pitches and a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I watch baseball every day, and it's I've been noticing the last couple of weeks it's kind of a joke now. I mean, there's so damn many home runs.
I
Yeah.
know.
And I'm talking about and I know the athletes are bigger, stronger, better today. I can't really say they were better than Willie Mays or Hank Aaron or Clemente or
Yeah.
Stan Musial,
Yeah.
guys who I played against. But there's so many home runs today.
Yeah.
That's great. Like
So
Hank
many.
Aaron. But you played against Hank Aaron and Willie Mays and you.
Willie
It's
Mays.
just,
Played with them in All-Star games.
that's really is amazing. It really is.
It's like playing with Babe Ruth and Lou
Yeah.
Gehrig
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Ty Cobb.
Like, yeah.
They're the greatest in the history of the sport. And all the guys like those guys act the same. They're stars and they act like stars.
Yeah.
Right.
They carry themselves the right way.
Like
Right.
gentlemen.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid making the All-Star games, and Willie'd be there, and Hank would be there, and they'd always be the first ones to come up and welcome you to the team because
Right.
they wanted to win the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
In those days, I played 17 All-Star games.
Who's
We
the
won
ca-
16.
Who's the catcher you ran over? He broke his shoulder.
Ray Fosse
Yeah. I
just
remember
died
that.
about 5 months
Did he?
ago.
Really.
you see
I
that?
took him out to
Yeah.
eat the night before the game.
Did you? You fucking buried him.
Yeah.
Well, he's blocking
Yeah,
the plate.
He's blocking the
You
plate.
can't
He's gotta
slide.
go.
You can't slide.
The game was in Cincinnati. My dad was in
It
the
was-
front row.
It was
Is
all-star game.
That was in the front
Today they
row.
wouldn't even try to slide. They
No.
just
No.
I started slide, but
Yeah.
there's no way
Boom.
I could touch the plate.
yeah.
Yeah. You
There's
bounced
no
it
sense
home.
in sliding if you can't
Yeah.
reach home plate.
Yeah.
You played in 17 All-Star games,
Uh-huh.
and you won 16 out of 17.
Right.
That's got to be a record.
Only one we lost was in Detroit when Reggie Jackson hit that tape measure home run off of Doc Ellis
Okay.
off the
Doc Ellis.
pavilion at Briggs Stadium in Detroit. Never seen a ball hit that hard.
Yeah, it was bomb.
Oh, it was bombed. I mean, it was hit. I mean,
That's
Reggie
incredible.
was a strong guy, and Doc had a good down-in sinker, and he threw it right in his wheelhouse.
And it was going right after that.
Yeah,
Now,
and we lost that game.
you lost that All-Star game. Now, 1975, you win your first World Series, correct?
Yeah.
With Cincinnati
Well,
Reds.
I failed in 70. I failed in 72. We had a great year in 73, and we lost the playoffs to the Mets. And then we got back in 75, and that was the first time against Boston that I actually won a World Series.
And that year, what was so special about that team in 1975 about the Reds?
Oh, they were good.
What I can remember most about it, after the first 100 games, we were 70-30.
Jesus.
Oh,
That's special.
40 games over 500 in the
Yeah.
first 100 games.
Yeah. Everybody was playing like a
You know,
team.
Perez was on that team, and Bench was on that team, and Morgan hadn't gotten there yet.
who was your favorite teammate on Cincinnati?
Oh, man. Probably Tony Perez.
Tony Perez.
Because the day after I graduated from high school, and
Want me to get up? Want me to hit the
that's
thing?
all right. Just but people think I'm important.
Yeah.
And
I forgot to turn the volume off.
what was I saying?
Tony Perez.
Tony Perez, your favorite?
The day after I signed, got on an airplane, flew to Syracuse or Rochester, took a Greyhound to the ballpark. Next day, I went to the ballpark. Tony Perez was the second baseman on that team. And I was a second baseman.
Yeah.
So they put me at second and put Tony at third.
Third.
So Tony Perez and I have been friends since 1960.
Wow.
I wasn't even a thought back then.
I wasn't even born. I was born in 62.
Yeah.
And, I was looking the other day, and I was fortunate enough to play with 12 Hall of Fame players. I played with a Hall of Famer at every position on
Every
the
position.
field. Every position.
That's incredible.
Bench,
Okay.
Morgan, Larkin, Schmidt, Perez, Dawson, Raines, Frank Robinson. Every position I played with a Hall of Fame player.
Yeah, it's really it's just incredible. It's something you can only
Steve
dream about.
Carlton,
Steve
righty
Carlton,
Tom Seaver.
Seaver, yeah.
I mean, when you're hanging around guys like that, it's fun to play the
Yeah.
game
Of course. It's got to be an experience
because
like no other.
they all think the same way. Let's win.
Yeah.
That's what that's all I ever want to do is win.
When- Today it's about money,
Today it's all about money.
like he said.
I don't
Well-
know if they really care that much about winning today. I
Well,
really
they
don't.
should.
They should. They got to love the game, and you got to want to win. So now, after you leave Cincinnati, you get traded. Where do you go?
I got released,
Released.
and I signed with the Phillies.
Philadelphia Phillies.
5-year contract, $3.2 million,
3.2
$800,000 a year.
Beautiful. Charlie Hustle.
and that's where everything was started. That was the
Well,
nickname.
I was pretty lucky because I selected the team I wanted to go to.
Okay.
Okay, that was a free agency, and
What made you select Philly?
Schmidt, Boa, Lazinski?
Yeah.
Because I used to go out to eat with them every time they come in to play the Reds, and I always thought that I could be the missing link there.
Yeah.
Because see what happened with the Phillies when Schmidt was there, Boa was there, Lazinski was there, Boone was there, McBride was there, Trio was there. They were all about the same age, and they didn't have a team leader.
Hmm.
Now all of a sudden, a guy comes in, it's got over 3,000 hits.
Yeah.
I didn't walk in and say, "Okay, guys, I'm the team leader. We're going to win."
Yeah.
I had a great year the first year. We didn't win. We didn't win in '79, but we did win in 1980.
80.
Mhm.
And I think after seeing me play every day for a whole year, that was my first year, and I had a really great year in '79. I kind of accepted the team leadership just based on the respect I got from the
The
players,
players, yeah.
because they were all Schmidt wasn't going to look up to Boa. Boa wasn't going to look up to Lazinski.
Yeah.
They loved each other, and they were real good friends with each other. But it's hard to get a guy your same age to look up to you.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know, and I was 6-7 years older than all those guys, and I was a perfect fit for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, you became the leader.
Yeah.
They win in 1980.
It's popped up. Boom. Rose. They'll have a play. Boom. Boom dropped it and Rose caught it. Rose was right there. It popped out of his glove and Rose made the play.
And how was that year for you in 1980?
Fun.
Fun, right?
I
Yeah,
was
it
there
a
when
lot
they
of
won.
fun.
You were there when they won?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me,
1980.
Salvi, Joe Punch. I think Torrey went to the game. They
That's
played
amazing.
Kansas City. George Brett said he wasn't playing. Remember, he had hemorrhoids.
He did have hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
We played in those days. We played at Connie Mack.
Yeah, Connie Mack Stadium. My father's taking me
You had to watch out in the dugout because you jump up, you hit your head on top of the dugout.
there.
How'd you like playing in Philly? What was the experience like for you in Philly?
Oh, it's great. I
The
mean,
fans were the best,
Philly
right?
fans are great.
Yeah.
Because I always had it figured this way. The Philly fans want two things. Okay, priorities: win and play hard.
Yeah.
Win and play hard.
That's right up my alley.
That's right up. That's right up your
That's
alley.
why they love me over there.
Yeah.
I played my ass off,
No, they
not
loved-
5 days a week, 7 days a week.
Yeah, they loved you over there.
And you know, fans are unusual. They can love you or they can hate you,
Yeah.
and you don't want Philly fans to dislike you.
They'll bury you.
They'll bury
They'll
you.
bury you
They'll
if
bury
you
you.
let them. If you
Yeah.
let them.
That's why you got to play
And
hard.
I didn't mind if I made an error for them to boo me.
Yeah.
Right.
What the hell are they supposed to do? Clap?
Yeah.
If I make an error, cost them a game?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah. 100% right about
Pretty
that.
much logic. I mean, just, you know, I can never say a bad thing about Philly fans.
No, we're
they're
special.
passionate. They're passionate.
Yeah, we are.
I know
a
they
passionate
boo.
group.
They boo Santa,
Santa
Claus.
Claus. Yeah,
Yeah.
They boo.
yeah.
They boo the crack in the Liberty Bell.
Yeah, of
I
course.
know all that bullshit.
Yeah,
but
who cares?
They want you to win,
Yeah,
man.
win.
Absolutely. How'd you like living there when you were living in Philly?
It was fun.
Fun time, right?
it was
Where'd you
fun.
go? Bookbinders, right? That was the big restaurant.
Yeah,
Then. Yeah,
right across
Bookbinders
the
was good.
street.
Yeah, right across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Pick-
I
pick
can't
out
believe you
the-
took the subway.
Yeah,
Every game you took the
every
subway.
game I took to and from the ballpark.
Yeah, you went
That's
to Broad
amazing.
Street, you got on, and then
Yeah.
you get off at Patterson.
Yeah.
And Philly fans would love that even more.
Yeah.
Like you're part of this city.
Yeah.
You're part.
Yeah.
Even like Harper. Harper does the same thing. He's involved with the community. They love him for that.
If you take the subway now, you need a fucking machine gun. You get fucking killed. You got to see it
Yeah.
now. Forget about it.
Yeah, it's not too good now. Where did the nickname Charlie Hustle come from?
We're playing in spring training, and we're over in Fort Lauderdale, and we're playing the Yankees.
Okay.
And my day is fun. My day is complete. And we had an old coach named Mike Reba. And I'm a kid. I'm a non-rostered player in spring training, but I got invited because the previous 2 years I hit 330 both years, and we won the championship both years. And Mike says, "Stick around, kid. You might get in the game." So all of a sudden, we're in the bottom of the ninth or top of the ninth, and we need a pinch runner. And the manager, Fred Hutchins, says, "Go in and pinch run." My day was complete. I could have went and did my running. My day's over, but I still have to wait for a bus to go back from Fort Lauderdale to Tampa.
Okay.
And somehow I got to third on a short fly ball, tagged up. And then next guy hit a little pop up to Tony Kubek, who was playing shortstop for the Yankees. And he's backpedaling and he catches it. And then nobody going to throw my ass out if he's backpedaling.
Yeah.
If he's back there and he's coming forward, I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
But he was backpedaling. I tagged up. I went into third. I went into home head first. We win the game 2-1. And then I guess Mickey and Whitey were in the clubhouse talking. And Mickey looked at Whitey and he said, and one of the writers, he said, "You see how Charlie Hustle beat us today?"
Well,
And the next day in the paper, Charlie Hustle beats Yanks.
it's amazing
you got
how
a
you get a
name.
nickname like that.
That's a good name. That's
That's
a good story.
a very good story. That's great. What was your favorite memory that you have in baseball? What was your favorite memory of all time? Was it winning your first World Series? What was it, you think?
Oh, man, I got so many of them. But individually, when I broke the record,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody on their feet here in Cincinnati and a worldwide television audience watching these moments tonight here at Riverfront Stadium. 2-1 pitch from Shaw into left center. There it is. Rose has eclipsed Cobb. That's number 4,192.
I got a 9-minute standing ovation from 52,000 people.
I remember every time you came to bat, they would break on TV. Look, they didn't have all this.
9-minute
stations.
standing ovation from 52,000 people.
Unbelievable.
Never seen anything like it since.
No.
That's a long ovation.
Yeah. 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
They just wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
That was the only time in my baseball career I didn't know what to do on the field.
Really?
I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
9 minutes.
That's crazy. Yeah, you're just I mean, that's an ovation. Nobody's ever going to top that.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Nobody's ever going to break his hit record.
No.
Ever.
Oh, no.
Ever. Never be broke. Never.
Well, if they do, you and I aren't going to be
Yeah.
here.
Nah, there's no way to do
Hopefully
it.
my grandson will. He's
Yeah.
a pretty,
Yeah. Hopefully.
really good player.
Is he?
Yeah, he's only 9.
9?
He's the
9
best
years
player
old?
in the league.
You're a switch hitter, too.
No, I was a switch batter.
Batter.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah, batter.
I know switch hitter.
You're right. I apologize. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's
yeah,
great.
You're right.
Because
Yeah,
I was
batter.
9 years old.
Your
and
father
my
told
uncle,
you that, right? Your uncle, your father told you?
My uncle, who was a scout that signed me, was a really good baseball player, and he didn't become really successful until he became a switch batter. And they got their heads together and said, my dad told the Little League coach, I don't care what the situation is. If there's a right-hander pitching, I want my kid to bat left-handed and vice versa. And I was 9 years old, and that's when I started switch batting.
That's fucking hard. You know how hard that is?
Yeah. So your father and your uncle both played a major role in your whole career.
Oh,
Yeah.
without them, I wouldn't have done nothing.
Yeah.
I seen an interview,
My dad was a hell of a football
player, yeah.
But the best, him or Roger Staubach were the two best players ever out of Cincinnati.
How about that?
And I was a water boy, so I got to see my dad play.
You got to see him play. That's amazing. So you were with him from the
I
beginning.
went to every game.
Yeah.
I seen an interview. It was the summertime, and your sister, she wanted new shoes. And your father said,
He brought me
Emily,
home a pair of boxing
gloves.
My mom almost got divorced
Yeah,
from me.
yeah.
He walks in the door. I'm just a little kid, and I
Yeah.
got two older sisters. And he throws me a bag and says, there, buddy, defend yourself. And I didn't know what the hell it was. I'm waiting. My sisters were sitting there waiting for their shoes.
Right.
My dad was a banker, but he didn't own the bank. He was a
Right.
banker. And I opened up, and there was a pair of boxing gloves. My mom said, Pete, that's what she called my dad.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? And she said, this boy's got to learn how to defend himself.
God
The
bless
girls
him.
can go barefooted.
Yeah, but it's summertime.
I'll get the shoes later.
That's great.
That's great.
That's
God
a
bless.
But I went to every one of my dad's practices. He never missed a game. Unlike today, when I go to a lot of little league games, and you see these parents yell at these kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad never yelled at me.
No.
Yeah.
He always explained to me on the way home why should you do this and why you did that.
Right.
Yeah.
Explain the game to me on the way home, not at the ballpark in front
Screaming
of
in
your
front
peers.
of- front
The
of people.
parents in Philly, they're fist fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Because you don't want to embarrass your kids.
Yeah,
No.
too much pressure on a kid.
Too much pressure
And
makes
that's
them wind up hating the sport.
That's where I learned how to. That's right. That's where I learned how to play the game. My sessions with my dad on the way
On
home.
the way home.
Because one thing I think I was, and I know you guys don't know a lot about me, but I was a very, very fundamentally sound player.
Well, fundamentals.
I understood the game.
Yeah.
I understood how to play the game.
Right.
Those are things you gotta live to be
Right.
able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to, the fundamentals are the most important thing. If you had to build a dream team, who would be your dream team? If you had to pick a dream team to put out there on the field, were you playing in it?
Can I select Babe Ruth?
Yeah.
Well, Babe would be on the team.
Yeah.
Willie would be on the team. Bench would be on the team. Schmidt would be on the team.
Uncle Schmidt.
You know, Henry would be on the team. I'll tell you, a guy I played with was a really good player, Frank Robinson,
Frank Robinson, yeah.
Triple Crown winner. I mean, he was a hell of a baseball player. I guess what I'm saying in a roundabout way is there's too many good ones to
Yeah.
pick a team.
Too many
like
good
that.
ones. Yeah.
But the greatest player in the history of baseball, I think,
Babe Ruth, right?
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah,
That's
Babe
the best.
Ruth. Yeah, Babe Ruth. If he was playing today, he did 75 home runs because he was hitting rocks.
Yeah.
he used a 42-ounce bat. I used a 31-ounce bat.
42-ounce bat.
That's how big Babe Ruth's bat was. Babe was big.
He's
Yeah.
a big guy, right?
Babe was strong.
42-ounce bat. And you had a 31-ounce bat. Wow. That's 11 ounces.
Listen, back then there was no steroids, none of that shit.
No.
They didn't even have fucking testosterone back
They
then.
didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Smoking cigarettes and drinking
Right,
beers
they
like it was
smoke, right?
nothing. Yeah. Who's your favorite player right now that's playing?
I got a lot of them. I like Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
I like
Yeah,
him.
he's a good
I like
player.
Freddie too.
Sure, everybody likes Harper.
Harper,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Everybody
like
likes Trout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trout gets hurt too much for me.
I would
Yeah,
have
he
loved
gets
for
hurt.
Trout to come to the Phillies.
He
I
gets
would
hurt a
love
lot,
for
though.
Yeah.
He does get hurt a lot.
Every
Yeah,
year.
he does.
If you're a good player like those guys are, you don't help the team being on the disabled list,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Good players. If you're a good player, you got to play.
Right.
You gotta
Yeah,
get back in the
You know,
game.
I remember I missed 9 games. 9 games in the 70s.
The whole 70s?
70s.
9 games
9 games in 10
in
years.
10 years.
11 years.
11 years.
11 years. Wow.
A guy gets a blister today. He's out for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
They
if
get a blister on their finger.
nobody stays in
But
the
see,
game.
we didn't miss games because if you start missing 10, 15, 20 games, you can't have stats.
Right.
Yeah.
I had my first 16 years at Cincinnati, 1-year contracts. Then I got a multi-year contract when I went to Philly.
When he went to the Phillies, yeah.
So if you're dealing or worrying about a multi-year contract, you can't miss 20 games because one, I'm not going to get 200 hits.
Right.
I'm not going to score 100 runs. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably not going to go to the playoffs. Those are the things that I worried about. That I concentrate on.
Of course, and you worried
You know,
about
I got all the records in the world,
Yes, you
but
do.
you know what my biggest record is? I'll tell you what it is. Okay. I played in my team's games 1,972 times when we won a game.
Oh,
That's insane.
that's insane.
1,972.
And the guy second on
bless
that list is a pretty good player. His name's Carl Yastrzemski.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
So if you come up today and you play 19 years and you win 100 games a year, you're still 72 shy
Yeah.
of my record.
And you got to win 100 a year for 19 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking games.
You have a lot of records.
What? You got the most singles, right, in baseball?
Most doubles, too.
Doubles, too.
Most doubles too, yeah.
Yeah. Singles and doubles.
Yeah.
How the fuck you
Yeah, I had
in?
140 triples.
How the fuck you in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, I
Fuck-
screwed that up. Don't worry about
You
that.
didn't screw that.
That's another show.
Yeah.
That's another show, but never know. Might happen.
No, you never know. I mean,
Never know.
You should get the fuck
hey,
in.
I'm one of these guys. Let me tell you something, guys. You know, I do banquets all the time.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, I was doing a banquet 2 weeks ago, and I always took questions after the banquet was
Yeah.
over. Guy stands up and he says, "Let me ask you something." Nice guy. What would you hit if you were playing today? And I thought for a moment. I said, I don't know, 240, 245. He said, "Wow, pitching's really that good today?"
Yeah.
I said, "No, you dumbass. I'm 81 years old."
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I like it.
you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
240, 245.
Listen, if a guy, you see the contracts they get, the
Yeah.
guy bats, if you bat 250, 260 today, you're a fucking star.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still getting paid
Yeah.
20
Well,
Yeah.
God bless them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're getting all this money. I guess TV.
It's
They
gotta
have
be.
to.
But the game changed, analytics. Nobody bunts no more. You know, you rarely see somebody bunt.
Well, bunting depends on who's hitting, who's running, who's pitching, what's the score is, what's the inning. You know, I see bunting a lot. I mean, you don't see as much as you used to
Yeah.
because pitchers don't hit.
Right. Yeah, the pitchers don't hit now. Yeah, you're
Do
right.
you like the DH?
I'm not against it.
Yeah.
I'm not against the DH.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I think I said this a little while ago. There's some really good baseball players playing today.
Yeah.
Guys with a lot of talent. And I played against a lot of guys with a lot of talent. There's always going to be talent in baseball.
Yeah.
And it just seems like back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, we cared more about the game than I think what a lot of guys do today. because they're all worried about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other things that affect it, and it all comes down to money at the end of the day. And
Sure.
it's really what it is. Like we were saying, some guys are getting paid $500 million a year. Where they're getting the money from to pay these guys,
I guess
I don't know.
TV contracts.
TV and
I
the
don't know.
jerseys. It's got to be the jerseys.
Yeah.
They saw the
they're
jerseys.
knocking down stadiums, putting $3 billion in stadiums like it's nothing.
That's the city. That's not the team.
Yeah, that's the city.
Oh,
Though.
it's the city that does
Yeah,
that.
the city does
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it's just it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I played at the Polo Grounds.
Did you?
I played at Old Scheid Park.
Shy Park. Yeah.
I played at what was the AstroTurf field in Philly called?
Oh, the Vet.
The Vet.
The Vet.
The Vet.
That fucking was the worst field ever. They said
It was okay.
the AstroTurf.
I like AstroTurf.
See?
I was there. We waited on 95 for them to knock that
Here's
down.
what I liked about AstroTurf. Okay, when you're a baseball player and you're getting ready to play 162 games, and you leave home 3 o'clock or so to go to the ballpark, when you got AstroTurf, you knew you were going to play a game. You might have had a couple of delays,
Right.
but you were going to play a game.
With the rain, right?
And one thing you don't need as a baseball player is double headers that mount up
Yeah.
in September, because it's hard to win double headers.
Oh, yeah.
And I was always in a pennant race.
Right.
Okay, so I didn't want double headers in September,
Right.
because if you split a double header, you did a good job.
Yeah. You were
Yeah.
always in a pennant race every year.
You seemed like it.
Yeah. That's incredible. And you cared about the game.
Well, I had teammates that cared about the game.
Yeah.
How was
If
Schmidt?
I'm Johnny Bench sitting here, I'm gonna talk the same way as I'm talking right now.
Yeah.
Or if I'm Frank Robinson, I'm talking the same way as I talk right now. I mean, that's just the way the teammates of mine were. They were team oriented.
Yeah.
And they worried about their teammates. Mike Schmidt was a great player.
How was Schmidt? Good teammate?
Joe Morgan was a great. Yeah, Mike was one of the best. I think what I did for Mike Schmidt, when I got to Philly for the '79 season, Mike was the best player in the league, I think.
Yeah.
And there were some good players. And after watching me play for a year, Mike became the best player in the league 7 days a week.
How about that?
Not 3 or 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Because I made him understand that, Mike, I don't give a damn how good you are. You're not going to hit a home run every day. You can lead with your base running. You can lead with your defense. You can lead with your leadership.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah.
And he was that type of individual.
Made him a better player.
Over 500 home runs.
Yeah.
There's more to baseball than just hitting it and catching it.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
And he did amazing things, Mike Schmidt did.
Yeah. I love it when he goes in the booth. He helps them broadcast,
Yeah.
things like
No,
that.
he's
That's
good.
awesome. Now, what would you say do you want to be remembered for baseball?
I never worried about that
Mm-hmm.
because I knew down deep what kind of player I was.
Yeah.
I'm the guy with the most hits.
Yeah.
I'm the
That's
guy
right.
with the most wins. Because all I try to do is hit and win, hit
That's
and
it.
win. And I'm at the top of the list in both departments I tried to do.
Yeah.
I
Unbelievable.
was always a good teammate. I made the all-star team at 5 positions. 5 positions.
5 positions?
Yeah. How was that playing 5 positions? Did you just want to play one position or you didn't care?
No,
What was
whoever's
the 5?
Huh?
What was the 5?
First, second, third, left, and right.
Wow.
Because I had to move from left field to third base to give George Foster a chance to play. I had to move from second base to left field to give Tommy Helms a chance to play.
You were a team player.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can work on defense,
Yeah.
but you got to play somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, and I took a lot of pride in how I played defense. I never got the credit, but I was a hell of a first baseman, I thought.
Yeah.
Ask Larry Boa. I saved that son of a bitch a lot of air.
That's
We got to
great.
show the video in the World Series.
Oh yeah.
When the ball went off Boone's glove, he came from first. And he
What
caught
else you got to do? I mean, you're playing a game.
Yeah.
He saved it. He saved it.
Go to the ball. Go right to the ball.
Go right to the ball and make sure you find it.
That's hard to play 5 positions.
What was your favorite position out of all of them? First?
Doggy fashion.
Doggy.
No,
He's
just
quick. He's quick.
He's
He's
good.
quick.
Pete's got good ones.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to tell you right now that of all the positions I played, first base was the
First
most.
base.
It's the
Yeah.
most involved.
Mm-hmm.
Every time the ball's hit, you got a chance of touching it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You know, you're holding runners on. You're the cutoff man. You get the ground balls. It's close to the dugout. It's not way out in left field or
Right.
center field.
Mm-hmm.
I like first base.
How do you like Harper at first base for the Phillies?
He's doing okay.
Yeah, he's doing all right, right?
You got to work at it. I mean, don't
He's a hard worker, it seems.
It don't come easy.
Yeah.
But once you convince yourself that you're going to be there, then it becomes an easy job
Mm-hmm.
because he's got the ability.
Yeah.
And he helps the team by being there.
Yeah, he's a leader.
He's a leader.
He is.
He's a great player.
Great player.
He's really good.
Who's your favorite team right now in baseball?
I don't have a favorite team. I watch them all.
You watch them all.
I feel sorry for a couple teams.
Yeah.
You know, like one team's 1-13. 1-13 to start the season. What kind of year are they going to have?
Yeah.
Not a good one.
What kind of year is their fans going to have?
Not a good one.
The White Sox are 2-11.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's too many teams that are off to terrible starts, and we're only in April.
Yeah.
What are they going to do in May, June, July, and August?
They'll be giving tickets away in hot dog packs. Yeah.
That's not good for the game.
For the game.
It's not good for the game. And that's like
Miami, what are they, 1-13?
Yeah, Miami. Fucking snake.
How are they ever going to get out from under that?
I had overs in that game last night,
Yeah.
Miami. Motherfucker.
They could have the longest winning streak in the history of the team.
Yeah.
And still be at 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? And you're right out of spring training. So what is it? What message are you delivering to your fans?
Yeah, they got to get out there and spend money, or
Can you get mad at them because they don't want to go watch a team that's 1-13?
Yeah, who
No.
wants to go?
nobody wants to go. We were talking about that on the way here with the Oakland A's.
They'll save their money for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're 100% right about that.
Oakland's moving out here, the A's, right?
That's what they said.
Yeah, they're moving out here. I'm not big on that.
Right.
No.
They said nobody goes to the games there.
Well, it's too fucking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is too
Plus,
hot.
you got all these old people
Yeah.
out here, and it's going to take 3 or 4 years to build a new stadium.
Yeah.
It's got to be a dome here. They'll die.
Sure.
In the summer.
Yeah.
They're going to play in
Tampa has the dome too, right?
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, the
Yeah.
Devil Rays, that's a dome. Yeah, it's too hot out there.
Yeah, but they're going to play in a ballpark here that holds about 13,000
Yeah.
first couple of years.
They might not even sell that out.
Oakland,
Last year, I mean, you look at it on ESPN, it's nobody in the
and
stadium.
if you win here, you'll draw good. Ask
Yeah.
the Golden Knights
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
on the
Hollies.
Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They're great, the Knights.
Did you ever play Yankee Stadium?
Sure, I played there in
Yeah, same as
'76.
us, right? Yeah.
We swept the Yankees.
Swept.
Sweat piece.
Yeah.
That's great. How do you feel today with baseball and all the other sports with the gambling that's just involved in everything? I mean, you're going to start being able to bet in the stadiums.
Yeah,
That's coming.
They had a window in Cincinnati.
It's coming soon.
I was before my time.
Yeah.
That's where they're getting I guess that's where they're getting the cash from.
That's where they're getting the cash from. You're right.
I'm not going to sit here and bad mouth anybody that gambles.
Yeah.
Of course.
And if you want to gamble on sports, go gamble on sports.
Yeah.
We're
But
fucking.
just do it legally,
Yeah.
okay? And you'll never get in any trouble.
Absolutely.
I didn't do it legally, and that's why I got in trouble.
but back
but-
then there was.
Huh?
Back then you couldn't do it legally.
Yeah.
You know?
Now it's
Yeah.
everything's
Now it's
legal,
legal.
now. That's
And
the problem.
They update the games
Right.
during the game.
Yeah.
Which but that's the dollar. That's the dollar
all for the
speaking.
dollar.
That's the dollar speaking.
Listen, everybody, you're gonna in 5 years you're gonna be able to go in the stadium, sit at your seat, and you can bet in progress.
Yeah. And
I
live
bet this
play.
guy's gonna get a hit. This guy ain't gonna get hit.
Yeah.
And comes right up on the phone.
So what are you saying? I got to hang around 5 more
Yeah,
years?
Yeah,
five
hang
more
around
years.
5 more years. Well, look, now that everything's going to be legal and whatever the situation is, hopefully they bring you back in.
I seen a commercial. The fuck was it? I think it was a guy from Colorado, the first baseman. He's playing now. He plays
Yeah.
now. He was doing a commercial for FanDuel
Yeah.
to bet.
Yeah, of course they promote it.
So
Everywhere you look, it's
Look what
gambling.
they did to
promoted.
him. This guy's. I mean, God bless the guy. I'm
We're
just saying.
talking to FanDuel right now
Yeah.
about doing commercials.
You should do
Good.
it.
You should.
You should do a fucking
You
commercial.
should do everything.
They should make you do everything.
You should be the spokesperson for
You
it.
know, this may sound funny to you guys, but I believe it. I'm not even in baseball, but my name is kind of synonymous with the game of baseball. But I believe I'm the biggest ambassador that baseball has,
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe it too.
because all I do is go around this country and talk positive
You do.
about these players playing today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
It's easy to badmouth the
Mhm.
game,
Mhm.
Right.
Be a
You know,
hater.
whether you're changing the rules or something like that. But I don't have time to badmouth these players. I know what it takes to make the big leagues, and these players are really good players today. And they don't need me out there bad mouthing the game of baseball because you put a guy on second in an extra inning game, or because you speed up the pitch count.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's speeding up the pitch count. I think that's hurt some of these pitchers' arms,
Yeah.
because
A lot more injuries
a
now.
lot of star pitchers are getting hurt,
Yeah.
and it might be because of the slider. It won't be. You don't get a sore arm by throwing a fastball, but there's so much torque on when you
Right.
do a slider or a
Yeah.
curveball, and I think that's why these guys throw hard today. They throw hard.
What do you think about the pitch count though? Like they take a guy out now, they take a
72
72
pitches.
pitches. Years
Well,
ago,
I want you to tell Bob Gibson that.
Yeah.
I want you to tell Nolan Ryan
No,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Them guys
You
went.
know,
They would have
Huh?
went nuts.
No, they went nuts.
The fucking Phillies blew the World Series. He took the guy out.
Yep.
Guy who won. They didn't give up a run. He got a broken bat single, and he walked the guy. They
Yeah.
took him out. Next guy hit a 3-run home. Why are you taking him out? The pitch
Well,
count.
that's up to the manager. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you're in the dugout and know what the guy's going through, it's really tough to second guess a decision on the field. The catcher might have told him he's losing a little bit, or he might tell you he's starting to get a little tired. So those are all good. That's all that goes into decision making.
Right.
Decision making.
It's not rocket science. Just how many guys start games today and want to pitch 9 innings? Very few.
Very few.
Yeah, you're right.
They want to pitch 6.
Right.
Which is okay. Give me 6 good ones.
Yeah.
I got guys in the bullpen to save the game for you.
Yeah.
Right.
And if I get a 9-inning game from somebody, God bless them. Give my bullpen a break.
Yeah.
Give them a rest.
How was Denny McClain? He was a good pitcher, right?
Yeah, but he
It's 30 wins.
31 in 1968.
31 wins.
Yeah.
You'll never see that again.
No.
31
No.
wins.
Denny, that's the same year I won my first batting title. Denny calls them to lower the mound, because the next year after Denny won 31, they lowered the mound.
Wow.
All right.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
For the
Okay.
69 season, they lowered the mound.
How about that? I don't know.
That's crazy. They change everything. Yeah. That's amazing. When you 3 times.
The only thing about changing everything is, and I'm not bad mouthing them, but a lot of guys who are changing the rules never played a fucking game
That's
a
what
day
I
in
don't
their life.
understand.
That's what gets me.
Yeah. Why don't they make the players vote on it?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that make more sense?
Listen, you watch a fight, they got a guy on, he's a boxing expert. He ain't never been in a fist fight in his life.
Yeah. It
How
doesn't
the
make
fuck
sense.
are you a boxing expert? No, if you watch like TV,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
put a guy on, so whatever his name is, he's a boxing expert. You ain't
Yeah.
never gotten a fight in your life. How the fuck you a boxing
Yeah.
expert?
Yeah.
How you a baseball expert if you never played baseball?
They should ask you if they
Yeah.
want to ask anything.
Well, I'm pretty basic. I'm not going to get you confused when you talk about baseball,
Yeah.
because I understand the game. I know how to play the game, and I play the game right.
Yeah.
And I played the game with great players, always around great players. So in the clubhouse, on the bus, at the ballpark, in the dugout, on the field, it's the same thing. It's
Yeah.
the same thing. Over and over and over. The good thing about baseball. Everything is repetition.
Repetition.
Mm.
Over and over and over. And if you're consistent, you'll be a good player.
Did you have a routine like every game?
What?
Like a routine? You got up, you went to the
Yeah,
park.
you
in
get to the
the
ballpark at the
clubhouse, you
same
ate.
time, get ready for BP,
Right.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't wear a certain pair of underwear.
Right,
and
right,
everything.
Yeah.
But just get your preparation for the game. You have to prepare yourself for the
Yeah.
game. But it becomes a routine. It's no big deal.
Yeah, same routine, right?
It's
Every
no
day.
big deal. Take batting practice the same way. Just a lot of little things you do
Right.
that make you a better player. Don't do anything on a baseball field that don't make you a better player.
Right.
Okay, don't do it for show because you're not going to be a better player. You go out there to play the game to what? To win the game. And if you're a good player, you got to play good.
Yeah.
If you're a mediocre play mediocre. If you're a great player, play great. That's just the way it is because not everybody's great, not everybody's mediocre.
Right.
Okay, so that's the way you got to look at that.
That's amazing.
Like he's great, you're fucking mediocre.
Right,
I'm just kidding.
Before we let you go,
Where am I going?
well, before
We'll go to casino.
Well, we can go to the casino. Before we wrap it up, anybody that's a younger kid that wants to go to the big leagues, you got some advice for them that are trying?
Well, this is the best advice I can give anybody in any walk of life.
Mhm.
There's three of us sitting here.
Yeah.
And all three of us have things we can do and things we can't do. And if you're an athlete, a baseball player, if you can hit, hit. If you can pitch, pitch. If you can field, field. Always work on your shortcomings, but always dominate the things that you can do.
Yeah.
And if you're a good enough hitter, you'll make the big leagues. If you're a good enough pitcher, you'll make the big leagues. And once you make the big leagues, it's not the hardest thing in the world to make the big leagues. The hardest thing in the world is staying there.
Staying there.
Because you always got someone trying to take your spot.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I stood there, I made the team and I lasted 24 years. That's a long fucking time.
Yes, it is.
But I worked hard.
Yeah.
I worked in the off season. You know, I didn't take batting practice during the off season because I waited till spring training and started taking batting practice again. Actually, when I was during the off season in Cincinnati as a player, I played basketball. I had my own Cincinnati Reds basketball team. We went around and played all the high school coaches and split the pots with the schools.
Yeah.
Right.
But I
That's
wouldn't
great.
take them batting. It's not going to help me in
Right.
January
Right.
or December to take batting practice when I'm not going to play again until the end of March.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because once I start taking batting practice, I took it every day,
Right.
every fucking day. That's what you
amazing.
got to do.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You got to develop positive habits.
All
Because-
positive, no negative.
No, negative means you're going to lose.
Yeah.
There's enough negativity in this world we live in.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So you got to think positive, and hopefully your manager thinks positive. Hopefully your teammates think positive. Johnny Bench was a positive thinker. Joe Morgan, positive thinker. Tony Perez, I think he was a positive thinker. He didn't speak English, so I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Baseball, baby, good
Yeah.
to me.
That's great. Listen, we appreciate you coming on here. It was excellent. Before we go, Joe, you got anything else?
Well, what would you say? The question you just asked me.
To me is
What would you tell a young player today?
if I had to tell somebody to do something, follow your heart, follow your dream, and make sure you do the next right thing. If it's not for you, for the next
Yeah, but
person.
you don't follow your dream. It's like if you have a dream to be a jockey, you can't weigh 200 pounds.
I was a jockey.
He was a jockey?
But you can't be
Yeah.
200
No,
pounds.
of course not. Yeah.
All right. If you can't hit, don't have a dream of being a baseball player.
Yeah.
If you
Right.
can't pitch, don't have a dream of being a baseball player.
Yeah.
But within reason, develop good habits and always surround yourself with the things you can do. Because everybody listening to you and I talk right now has things they can do and things they can't do.
Yeah.
Right.
One thing I could always do, I could hit a fucking baseball.
That's right.
And I went out and did it for 24 years.
Yeah.
And I worked on my defense.
Mm-hmm.
Because in sports, you got to understand, in sports, there's two phases of sports. You know what they are? Offense, defense.
Okay. Yeah.
In any sport.
You don't worry about a bat if you got a glove in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You don't worry about a glove if you got a bat in your hand. Okay? There comes a time when you need the bat. There comes a time when you need the glove.
Yeah.
You got to have both phases of the game, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, or hockey. And just go out there and develop your skills. Don't ever let someone tell you can't do something.
Yeah.
Make them a liar.
Yeah.
Make them a liar.
Yeah. Make them eat their words. Make them a
Yeah,
liar.
because
Absolutely.
it's possible. There's been a lot of players that they said would never make it. They said I wouldn't make it. I
Yeah.
got 4,256 hits,
Yeah. 3 World Series.
and I lost 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's 6 World Series,
6 World Series.
17 All-Star games.
Won 16 out of 17.
Yeah.
That's the craziest.
That's a hell of a record there.
Yeah.
Well, that's really a credit to. We were always a better league than National League, and
National
I'll
League.
tell you why. And I don't mean anything by this
Yeah.
in a negative way, but why was the National League? Let me ask you guys, why do you think the National League was always better than the American League?
No DH.
That's what I was going to say.
Because we had a number of black players. We had the Mazes, the Aarons, the Clementes, the black players. Because what do black players create? Speed.
Speed.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't have speed in American League.
Right.
That's why we were a better league.
Yeah.
They
How
had
about
good
that?
players.
Right.
Mano was a great player.
Yeah.
Ruth was a great player. Garrick, a lot of great players over there. But the overall players were better in the National League. That's why when we made the substitutes at the All-Star game, we put an All-Star in for an All-Star.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
That's why we were a better league. And I don't mean anything in a racist way. We
Right.
just had the Brooklyn Dodgers started it. We had more black players in the National League than they did in the American League. Now maybe it's caught up with today. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
But in the 60s and 70s, we had all the black stars in the National League.
I remember watching videos in the 60s. The fans had suits on. In the 50s, like
Sure.
baseball game, everybody dressed
Yeah.
up, hats, fucking
Yeah,
suit,
yeah.
tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's the way it was in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
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 That's amazing.
No, crazy.
I never thought of that, what you just said.
Yeah.
Never once thought of that.
Well, there's really not a lot of blacks in baseball now. Mostly Spanish now, right?
A lot.
A lot of
Yeah.
Spanish.
A lot.
A lot of
Yeah.
Spanish.
No, speed. It was about speed.
Yeah.
The National League was better than the American League because of the speed. Yeah.
Well, it's speed in the outfield.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a speedy center fielder, you can cover a lot of ground.
Cover a ton of ground.
We got to remember this is America, and you can live out your dream. You can be independently wealthy. Just put the time in. Don't complain. All we want to do is complain.
Yeah.
And complain about this, complain about that, this war going on, that war going
Well, the
on.
country's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, these towns now, you can't drive down the street, you'll get mugged.
Yeah.
New York, Chicago,
Philly.
Philly.
I mean, just
There was a lady the other day going to church. They
Yeah.
fucking beat her up, fucking around $300 over.
Yeah,
Beat the
punched her
fucking
right in the
brakes.
face. Yeah.
Can't go to church.
that's amazing, isn't it?
Scary.
No, it's fucked up.
Especially when your wife's going somewhere by
Joe.
herself.
That's good old Joe.
Yeah, Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe, that man.
Trump will clean this shit up.
Yes, he
In a
will.
minute. We
He
need
don't
Trump.
take no shit
Trump
No.
don't
because he's
take-
a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Joe's from Delaware.
Yeah, Delaware. Well, Trump's
Different.
You know Joe Biden's got to be a Pete Rose fan.
Yeah.
I mean, really, because he was a big Philly fan,
he's
Yeah.
a Phillies fan. Yeah, he was.
and he was in Delaware when we won the World Series.
Yeah, but he,
I never met Joe. I met 6 other presidents, but I never met Joe Biden.
you never met him?
Huh? No, I'd love to meet him. I got respect for the office.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, for the office, but he's
Jeremy Trump.
Sure.
Nice.
I used to go when I played for the Phillies. I go to Atlantic City. He'd always be in his casino.
Yeah.
And every time you see me, he had a different looking bitch on his arm.
Yeah.
God bless him.
God
He's not a
bless Trump.
politician though.
That guy got more ass than your toilet
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
He's not a politician. That's why he's
Yeah.
that's why he's a good president.
Yeah.
He's
He'll
a
clean
hard
it up,
nosed
like
guy.
you said.
Yeah, he's
Huh?
straight. He's
He'll
straight.
clean everything up.
He's straight this whole country up.
Well, we need it.
Yes, we do. Yes,
no, we do
do.
need it. Or we're in
What
trouble.
else you got? You got to have one more question.
I don't think
It's going
so.
to be World War III.
Yeah. I don't think that I got anything else, Joe. You got any
No.
questions?
No,
I think I can wrap it up. You got anything else you want to add?
No, I could talk all day about.
I love it. This is the best
Yeah.
ever.
No, I could talk all day about
You have good knowledge.
me.
Yeah. Like you're very positive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, now you know why I got all those fucking hits.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
You know,
what you think about Joe DiMaggio?
I went to Vietnam with Joe.
Did you?
Yeah.
You went to Vietnam with Joe
Vietnam,
DiMaggio?
Yes. 67. True story. I get a call from the State Department. Guy identifies himself. I'm just a kid.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Would you like to go to Vietnam?" I said, "Not necessarily. The war going on there."
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, Joe DiMaggio is going, and we want to know if you want to go with him. I said, I get to meet Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Sign me up.
So I flew to San Francisco. Remember Jerry Coleman for the Yankees, announcer, second baseman, Tony Canigliaro?
Yeah, Tony, I remember him.
The four of us got on a world airliner in San Francisco, flew to Saigon. Joe and I went south. They went north. We ended up meeting them on the Intrepid, which is an aircraft carrier docked in New York. I landed on this summit in Tonkin Bay.
Wow.
Okay. And if you don't know, if you're not familiar with Vietnam, it was so freaking hot you couldn't sleep. Just so unbearable.
Mhm.
Okay. And Joe's Joe. I'm just a kid. Joe says, man, I got to take a shower. I said, Joe, we're in the middle of a goddamn jungle in South Vietnam.
Yeah.
No showers available. He said, I don't give a shit, Petey. I'm Joe DiMaggio and I got to take a shower.
Yeah.
Okay. So a guy had to get up on a chair, me, pour water into this canvas thing, me, pull the chain and give the guy underneath a shower. I gave Joe DiMaggio a shower
That's
in
all.
Vietnam.
That's insane.
Now, the best way to describe Joe DiMaggio is he was a fucking dick with a man hanging from it. I don't know how that son of a bitch hit 56 in a row carrying that package around.
Jesus God. That's great.
He's like you. You take 8 showers. He takes 5 showers a day, Snuff.
Joe is the best.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so cordial to those soldiers over there.
Yeah.
He made them all feel like they were right back at home.
That's amazing. That's a great
a good
Yeah,
story.
he was the
Yeah.
best. He was the best.
That's a good story.
We got to end that. We got to end this episode on that story.
Yeah,
That was amazing. Pete, we really appreciate you doing this for us.
See, now if I'm at a banquet, I say he was a penis with a man hanging
Right.
from it.
Yeah.
right.
You don't use the terminology
No.
dick, okay?
Right.
No, of course not them.
No, here on our podcast, you could say anything.
You can say whatever you want
We-
here.
we ain't
I
even on-
noticed that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we ain't even on.
anything.
We ain't even on YouTube.
We go
Fuck them,
right on
they hate us.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Nobody can say anything.
We can say what we
this will
want.
be up
Say-
forever. But we really appreciate
It's
you being
fun.
here.
It's fun.
No, thank you.
You want to
for
go to
doing
the
it.
casino now?
I quit
He
gambling.
Oh,
quit.
you quit?
He
Oh, yeah.
told me he
When
quit
the fuck
already.
did you quit?
10 months
Oh,
ago.
10
10
months ago?
months.
Oh, I didn't know he quit.
Maybe we should join that.
Yeah.
We should.
How'd you
too.
quit?
I just quit gambling.
Oh, fuck, we got to quit.
We hit a pick
We hit
5
a-
You know
today.
what it creates? I always got money in my pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
We hit a pick 5 today. 5 winners
At Keeneland.
at
Oh,
Keeneland.
Keeneland.
You know what we won? $14.
Could
How
you
the
They're
fuck
all
you pick-
favorites.
How you pick 5 winners and win
It's-
14
it's
fucking
us.
dollars?
We're snake bitten.
And then that's an owner's track, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to quit too after.
Yeah. I'm
Maybe
quitting
we'll-
as soon as I get home.
Yeah,
I
as
gotta
soon as
quit.
we get
I'm
home.
quitting smoking and gambling.
That's
You
it.
can't. You listen. When you're in my shoes, you can't gamble and have a chick like I got.
That's right.
No, your girl's beautiful. God
Yeah,
bless.
Beautiful
she's-
girl.
I would put her in a contest in this town. As best body in this town.
No, she's beautiful.
And there's some.
Hey, family, you guys can go ahead and check out the ending of that episode over at The Skinny with Joe Merlino and Little Snuff. Go support them brothers. And once again, I am Mike at jhbizz. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, and I'm out.